came on air, this New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with the Indianapolis Colts. Well, I think the Colts got this. They did. Able to fight through one tackle. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Wentz going to give this to Taylor. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. On the handoff, this is Taylor. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now we give to Taylor. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll throw it. Wentz. They'll roll him out right. Hits his target, the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Now the pitch goes to Taylor. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. They fake the give. Now Wentz out to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Taylor. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Taylor. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Now a play fake. Wentz. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Mo Alley-Cox from 6 yards away. And the Colts are going to take a first-quarter lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Giants nothing.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Returning it, John Ross. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. They're going to try and throw. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. First and 10, Taylor now. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll fake the give to Taylor. Now Wentz. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football and gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Wentz. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Working from the gun, Wentz. Steps away to his left. Puts it on the carpet, it's out. And the Giants have it, it's picked up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And that play just looked a little helter-skelter from the start. That's the risk as a quarterback. Once you take off with that football, you might fumble it, and he did.
And he was going for the reward, which is gaining yardage, breaking down the defense. But you're right about the risk. Always lurking out there, someone always trying to get to the football. Try to find a place to cover up and slide and protect what you've earned.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he spins past him and into space. He's at the 50, 30, 10, 5, touchdown, Giants. Saquon Barkley, 96 yards. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Gano the extra point. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Second down, another run with Taylor. And he's got some space here. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. On the counter, it's Taylor. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. On 2nd down now. It's Taylor. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. The Colts on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Wentz. Steps away. He's got his target. That's Zach Pascal. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. On first down, Taylor. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. Wentz. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be second and goal. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
So they're coming up here on the 9th play of the drive, and it's third and goal. This will be caught at about the 6. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, you're not going to have too many attempts shorter than that one. And I don't think this was blocked. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
It sure is.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here?
I'm so not used to playing on TV this
There's some
size.
determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to get their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 153 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. A first down carry for Barkley. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Feeling good now.
On second down, here's Barkley. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
The ain't going away. Or the dullness.
Now Jones. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on third down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected fourth down here.
I hit that. I don't think it's true.
Gano's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the 3.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Okay.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range.
Your glass is on the fireplace. Yep. And let me speak to Taylor real quick. Hey, Kira's gonna come by,
On first down,
and they're gonna pick up some clothes for her
He'll
mom,
find
she
Taylor,
can
that's
get her mom.
complete. And he'll lose yardage
But
here.
today
Back
time,
to
her
the
grandma's
15.
coming back.
A completion, yes,
Our
but
grandma's still
certainly
there?
not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. They run the
Okay.
counter. It's Taylor. And some strong running. And he roams across the 20 to the 24-yard line.
All right.
Now the Colts going to burn the second of their
But,
timeouts.
I just thought I'd let you know
As
that
they'll
somebody's
stop the
over
clock
no way
with
over
12
there.
seconds to go in this first half.
No, I don't have when they'll be
5 in
there.
the secondary now for the Giants here on third.
I just let you know that they're on the way sometime.
Play action. Now Wentz.
You're welcome. Alrighty.
It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Next man.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
Wow.
They'll run on first down. Taylor. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Both teams making their final adjustments for the second half to come. And to bring the action your way, we go back to MetLife Stadium and Brandon Gott.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. Here's Isaiah Rodgers to return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Calls I'm at the
Colts come to the
hospital.
line ready to start their next drive. It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through the
Because you just
second
went through
half
that.
and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. And you know what I think the defense is saying back to them? Why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, put some drives together, get us a little bit of a break here. If we can get some rest, we'll play even better for you. And oh, by the way, pay off a few of those drives with some points, too.
Oh yeah, but he's good. We do in a minute or in time.
On third down, here's Taylor. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Wentz going to go on fourth down. On the move to his left. Oh, Pascal able to haul that one in. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on fourth down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Second down, another run with Taylor. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth. On play action, it's Wentz. That's to his running back, complete. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. The Colts unable to convert here on fourth down. And that will force a turnover on downs. A first down run by Barkley unsuccessful as he won't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Again, it's Barkley. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on third. Throwing, Jones. Looking for Shepard deep. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
They certainly have.
Well, I don't mind that. I've been going pretty. Me too. Been telling Jarrett for it. Yeah, I've been telling Jarrett for that. I just want to see if I can then make him show. If she looks funny, she's still love her. Well, they all look crazy after that. They all swollen. Yeah, when he was first born. Like when he was in the hospital. He did look like a turtle. Why do you think he was a Ninja Turtle for Halloween?
Good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Facing this big first-half deficit, they keep the field goal unit on the sideline. They're going for it.
Hello?
Jones throwing on fourth down. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Alright, I will probably be about to pick them up sometime this week. I'm at the hospital about to have a baby family. Alright, thank you.
On first down, Barkley. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. And once again, this Colts defense stops him behind the line of scrimmage. So now facing a 3rd and 16 following back-to-back running plays that went in the wrong direction. Back to throw. Jones. That ball caught by Slayton. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Another try for Barkley. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
And it's incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 3rd down, it's Taylor. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. This is caught by Hilton. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a 1st down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wentz. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And the Giants force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language. Maybe a little bit in that play call that ended up mid.
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. John Ross, 73 yards. And the Giants use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Jones throwing for it. Escaping the pressure right. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. It's a foot race. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rodgers. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And he's able to get up here to the 26. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. On play action, Wentz. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 26. They'll run on 1st down. It's Taylor. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Taylor. Open space inside the 10. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, a 23-yard run. And the Colts have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. They'll let Taylor try and run. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Now, partner, in your day, you've seen a lot of option football. Did you ever expect to see this much in the NFL?
No, I saw it a lot at the college level when I saw it. They like to run it specifically around the goal line. Can be a good spot for it.
And defensive coaches hate seeing it because there's so many assignments that go into stopping it. They did on that play. They tried to keep it and pitch it out to the back trailing, and they stacked it up.
On first down, Barkley. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 165 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw. Jones. Over the middle, complete. That's Ross. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Rolling to his right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Kyle Rudolph there to make the grab. And the Giants add on to their lead. So now the Giants will once again go for 2 here. They'll try and throw for it. That's caught. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Eluding the pressure right. Looking for Pryor long. And got his man complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A big play that time through the air. 31 yards. They'll run on first down. It's Taylor. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Now Wentz. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And incomplete on the deep ball.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. On 3rd down, Taylor. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
What?
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
What, mister?
So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. Now Wentz, gotta have this one. This one to the sideline, he's got it. A nice job to keep the feet in, but he is a bit short here of a 1st down. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Giants are going to get the football back. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Going deep downfield for Ross. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory. It's a big-time play there for the G-men. On first down, Barkley. And he stopped immediately there. In on the stop there, Andrew Sendejo. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. From the gun, Jones. Rush coming, and he's taken down. After that sack, 3rd and long, tough spot for Jones and the Giants. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Rock Ya-Sin. And the Colts are right back in this football game. So after the INT, here's Wentz. That ball caught by Campbell. And he's brought down, but great yardage to start the drive, a 1st down, and it sets him up pretty nicely here moving forward. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. To throw, it's Wentz. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Julian Love picks it. And the Giants are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Well, obviously, Charles, this stage of the game, down 2 scores, they had to put the football in the air. Unfortunately, it gets picked off.
And the criticism comes easily in situations like this, but you just laid it out. Look where they are on the scoreboard. Look at where the clock is.
And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. John Ross with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants tack on another score as they have dominated this 4th quarter.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us, we're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And here's Rodgers to return. Well, in this one, partner, we had some action all the way down to the final whistle there with the late points and then the kickoff. The NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Two teams have met in Super Bowl 35 down in Tampa. The Ravens and Giants are underway. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. They'll start with the option. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Jackson running again. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Play action. Now Jackson sliding out of the pocket. And this is going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Jackson on 1st down. Flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. The Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. the sack. Oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Now Jackson. Under pressure, they got him again. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Jackson's throw taken in by Watkins here.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. And now the Giants, they get the officials' attention and take another timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this 1st quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
He'll get that out wide to Duvernay.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews.
And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Fields this way up at the 17. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
But they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Jones. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Operating from the gun, Jones. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on third down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown? It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Off the bootleg, Jones. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Barkley with a carry on first down, and he'll get about 4. So 2nd and 6 forthcoming.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
So they need 6 yards here on 3rd down. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down tries so far on this drive. Back to throw. Jones. Escaping the pressure right. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line. No doubt a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. The tackle there by the safety, Xavier McKinney. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That 2nd down play nets a -4. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. That's to Watkins. What a grab that was. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Boy, that completion comes with a high degree of difficulty, especially on the catch. Had to look that one in one-handed, able to do so, and ends up picking up a first down as well.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
2nd and 10. Here's a give to Dobbins running right. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Eluding the pressure right. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big connection on that one. 30 yards.
That's where having a mobile quarterback really pays dividends, because that old school stand in the pocket, make your throw guy, he doesn't make that play.
In addition to the mobility, how about his eyes? Just kept them downfield, locked on the target, created a big play out of it.
Didn't matter the chaos around him. He still found his guy.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here's 2nd and 10. They go back to the ground with Dobbins. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. Jackson now. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 16-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens will extend their lead. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Ravens 14, Giants 0. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no return from Cooper. Out it'll go to the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's real.
This is intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And the Ravens will take over here at their own 14-yard line. So they took their shot. It was a pretty good heave, but in the end, the free safety is the one who comes away with the football.
And 2 of the traits that you look for in a good free safety, range and decision-making. Both on display right there. And it didn't hurt that he's got a good pair of hands, too.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Throwing is Jackson. That's taken in by Duvernay. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. To throw is Jackson. Flush to his right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the ball ends up out of bounds, so it'll be a loss on the play. Well, obviously, you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline. It saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover. But I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Agree to disagree, I guess.
Can you tell what I play?
Yeah, you played defense.
Yeah.
I'll let you go. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Blake Martinez. And he's going to have a first down here. They're also into field goal range at the 28.
So first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Forced out to his left. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Mike 40. Right here. Buffalo 18.
Throwing Jones. And Ingram's got it. Touchdown Giants. Evan Ingram in the final seconds of the first half. And the Giants are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. And this is caught. It's Brown. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Both teams making their final adjustments for the second half to come. And to bring the action your way, we go back to MetLife Stadium and Brandon Gott.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. But gutsy call there. Yates at the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
Second half begins with a run from Barkley. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Ravens' 41-yard line.
Running again with Barkley on second down. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He dumps it off to Barkley. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Jones to Barkley on the check down. And he will take it on in. Front Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants have tied it here, and they can take the lead if they hit the PAT. Matt LaFleur, he tells the offense, stay out there, go for 2. Jones throwing for it. It's complete, and he will not make it into the end zone, but there is a flag down far side of the field, so let's see what that's all about. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Graham Gano on for the extra point. And this is up and good to put him up by a point. It's 15-14. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 22. Now Jackson taps this forward, jet sweep, and he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
He'll buy some time right. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And that is incomplete.
I think you can easily follow the thinking there. The pressure on the last play, and then it got to him. So they decided, let's get him out of there, bootleg him out to the right. Unable to complete the pass downfield. But the thought process, spot on.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're going to try and throw. Going deep here for Watkins. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. So 1st down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Derek Wolfe showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Back to throw. Jones. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Darius Slayton there to make the grab. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead is up to 8. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we said?
And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Going to throw deep for the end zone. Open man Watkins, touchdown Baltimore. Sammy Watkins, 26 yards. And now the Ravens, they're just a 2-point conversion away from tying this up. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. And that's caught at the 2. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And oh, a dangerous throw there. Nearly intercepted on the sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. They'll find him. Find him.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Oh, and Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays. But you also have to have good feel as well, because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get to the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Fields this way up at the 17. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that, because now it doesn't get...
This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. A big play there for the Giants. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
They'll run it again with Barkley. Fights him off, and he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants are an extra point away from leading this game. A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this fourth quarter. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson out to his left. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Jones. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception. And that means everyone on the offensive.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. A big play looming for the Giants as they'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. So they try to make it a 2-score game with a conversion. It pays off.
And they've looked at the situation, figured it out well. A 2-score game in this situation, they've got to feel much better about where they are.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out.
The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. 2nd time he's fumbled in this game. Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much equity have you built up with your team to continue to get opportunities? Fortunate that one went out of bounds, saved him from a turnover.
The fumble on 1st down now. Here's 2nd down. Dobbins running out of the gun. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45. The Ravens on 3rd down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Logan Ryan, and he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Well, I guess an interception at this point on 4th down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over to the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he could do there, and he winds up giving the ball away.
Going deep downfield for Ross. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. A 15-point game now. You make the extra point, and that means on the other side you need 2 touchdowns and 2 two-point conversions. That's a pretty tall order here in the fourth quarter.
Agreed, because they really needed to come up with a stop there, and even if it was just to hold them to a field goal. Now they need to pull out the lucky horseshoe because they've got to get an onside kick. And we've seen nowadays those are incredibly difficult to come by.
And not to mention they've got to get the touchdown and a 2-point conversion first. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. The third time wasn't a charm. They got the first 2 two-point tries. Still have the lead, but couldn't get the third.
Okay, so they didn't get this one, but I have to ask you, what matchup are they seeing that they feel that confident to go for 2 so often?
Yeah, we talk about this a lot, but it has to be something, you're right, that they saw all week, correct?
Definitely game planned for it. Felt good about being aggressive and going for it. And right up until that one, they'd gotten 2 for 2.
What?
And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. The first down line at the 34 here on third down. Steps away. And now he'll let this one go deep, back over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Jackson bears it out toward the corner of the end zone.
Now, I don't mind being a screenshot, but that game, I know.
Picked off by Keon Crossett. And the Giants are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Going deep downfield for Ross. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. Jackson on the move to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back over the middle. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball. He could not hang on. 2nd down coming up. Now Jackson. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off at the 21. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jones completes it to Evan Ingram. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now Jones.
I told him if he talking, then he'll be talking. Nobody wants to say that
for another grab.
Okay, so
he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
And when the defense wins and gives up no yardage on a running play, that's something they can build on and carry themselves forward throughout the game.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Back to throw. Jones to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Here's Barkley. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. And one of the whistles for timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on 4th and goal. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. John Ross with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Giants have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
Oh, my goodness.
Gano the extra point, and the lead opens up now to 22 points.
This man, he's doing it like that.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
That wasn't right.
One last shot for Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there.
Oh, you finna get off? Ooh, he
So this will be
knew I was
accepted
finna go
as it
down.
moves the offense backwards.
He knew I was finna go down.
A big
dog.
offensive explosion
baby.
helped leading them to victory.
I'm glad he ain't running. He knew what was up. He knew what was up. My boy knew what was up. He running from me. Hey. Well, let me go and get off. Let me get out. Let me get out the game. Oh man. Oh yeah. That's they sure trying to play. That nigga better be glad he got out the game. Cause I was gonna tear his head up. I know what. That's what he did on me. Oh yeah. Yeah. I got some fun, dog. Oh yeah, dog. Oh yeah. He treated the man that He ain't gonna kill him. Yeah, I saw it. He got on me a couple times, but boy, when I switched to what I'm doing now, I gave that nigga. He knew to get off. That nigga knew to get out the game. We won. He don't know how to run it though, bro. He do not know how to run it because we were running it together. He don't know how to run it. That nigga don't know how to run it, dog. I promise he don't know how to run it. And it's so funny that he don't know how to run it. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna tear that head up when we play though. Just no. This way, I need to. No, no. This way. Hold on.
Oh man, what's up, y'all?
Oh shoot. Oh snap. I got some. That nigga ran so fast. Chasing. Pain. Allen.
Oh man.
Ooh.
I
Yeah.
ain't seen him
The
pump.
doggone Fred Warner. That's why Fred Warner so freaking fast. That joker not to acceleration. God dog.
Yeah, and then that joke got a lurker too.
Yeah, I know I'm playing what's called, but that nigga
He
ran
should
off.
know gonna be jumping on route.
That joker ran off. I'm playing with
Who ran?
Washington when we
Who
played
ran
them.
off?
Doggone what's his name?
Oh, you in the lead?
No. Lamario, but
Oh, y'all played today?
nah, he was playing DB and dip after he won.
You would not, bro.
Happened to tear head up.
Bro, you went.
Ran
Your
off. Put
volume
his
went low
eyes
like
way.
instant.
I told him, I said, yeah, I know you'll be back on. I ain't gonna know doing well. Tell your damn head up. Yo. Huh? I mean, yeah, you can get one. Ooh, I keep forgetting that boy. I got a little set team too. Goddamn Jaguar.
Oh, Jed.
Ooh, shit, I mean, got that team. Dang, I wish Dylan Mosley was playing the way he need to be playing. That nigga ain't doing that. Oh, that's right there, my Jet. Let me see.
You said y'all played a while ago.
He was playing. He playing DB. He ain't played me. Nah, he ran off. when I told him, I said, "Oh yeah, they run it. I'm young." Niggas dip, boy.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, oh, they'll tell you I want to run now.
Right.
Don't run.
Oh,
Hold on. Oh.
Get out of here. Get. Oh, I'm thinking.
I don't know why in the world they got Shelton Richardson as an outside linebacker. I don't understand it. He is a whole defensive tackle.
I got some pies. I ain't got no box of pies, man. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, them boy. Yeah, I'm gonna rock with them doggone Jags. 87 speed.
Trying to see what other team I can pull out for
Yeah.
them.
Them Jags got some good depth at corner. How they DB.
I played
Got
one
good.
game with the Dolphins today.
Oh yeah, I like them too. I should not like them.
Yeah, they nice.
Dolphins, Cowboy. I'm just setting this stuff up. So did I already do the Cowboy? Yeah, I already did the Cowboy.
Doing depth chart already.
Shoot, I like to sit all the teams I mainly kind of play with. That's all I don't
Yeah.
have to worry about.
Yeah. Gotta do that too.
Cordy. Got corner. I leave that.
Boy, I saw how your heat be coming in, boy. Yours be coming in fast too.
Them boy be coming, boy. Should
Sure,
I
I'm
just
talking about untouched coming. Ooh.
I like to switch that mug up though, and see what I like about them Dolphins. Oh my goodness. Oh, Baker, 89 speed, 89 acceleration.
Yes, yeah.
And then you
Play
got
with
Van, whatever his name here. What's called it? I don't know who. It's another one on there. Phillips good. He 86 speed, 89 acceleration. Then Andrew Van Guy, whatever his name is. He fast too. Let's see. Then you got Jenkins. But I only play Jenkins right there. I play this dude right here. I be switching folks out, but I be telling them I need to learn the personnel. They don't.
yeah, you definitely got no personnel. Just because they the highest rated for what you trying to do, you might need to put somebody else in that spot. Let's see. Another team. Yeah, them Chargers, man. That's another team I've been playing with a lot lately.
Yeah, I got them all.
Let's see.
It don't even matter which of them. 92, and got
Chicago.
Jalen Waddle, and Fuller, and I put Parker right there. Cause Parker good for slot. Devontae Parker. Yeah, they got. Oh, Philip Lindsay. Oh yes, sir. Skip Gaskin. Put Philip Lindsay in the game. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna play with him. Do I like the Eagles? I don't think I like the Eagles. Yeah. Oh, they got Davion Taylor, Sean Bradley.
I'm going through mine now.
Josh Sweat. They got some. And then you got, let me see, Devontae Meadows. Clyde. I tell you what, I'll do this right here. Probably be better to have McLeod on the safety. Does it say? Okay. This one's. Yeah. Top linebacker, probably.
Ooh.
Ooh, that nigga got a 93 acceleration. 56 overall, though, but that's still quick to be. I don't be really studying the overall if I'm gonna be on the user.
Nah.
Just when I don't be studying that. I can work it. Let's see, I done fixed up the Falcon football team. I don't even play with the Giants like that. What? But the Giants got a good team.
Close the door. Go give DJ his phone. Go put that up and then talk to me.
Jets. That's another one.
Oh, dang, when they signed Jalen Smith?
Who that?
The Giant.
Oh, yeah. Shit, I'm about to. You back?
No, I'm
on.
on. I just got
He
back
on.
on. I'm on for the day.
I'm up here fixing I'm fixing up rosters.